Hey, if you're watching this, you're probably following along on violinist.com blog post number 2 between Claire and myself, and we are working on measures 8 and 9 in the Bach second partita, the jig. So this is measures 8 and 9, and the goal is to get from here to the frog on that G, right? So the goal is for these 3-note slurs to be heavy and dense, like you're wringing out a sponge, and then we let the sponge regain its previous shape. But we crept up using a zigzag all the way to the frog, well, or towards the frog, I should say, and then for this F, heavy and dense. Notice I'm zigzagging my way. I'm a few inches lower than I was. B flat, or about 1.5 inches away. And that open G, of course, rings out really nicely because we're all the way at the frog. Now, you might not agree with this musically, and that's totally fine, but practice the technique because it can be applied 1,000 different places. So here we go one more time. So we're starting the A. In fact, I'm going to freeze on each of those downbeats. So, freeze. Notice I'm a little bit lower. I'm a little bit lower. A little bit lower. All the way at the frog. The analogy that I used when working with Claire was that the squeezing out the sponge is this heavy, dense. I'm trying to look really like I'm working really hard here. It's actually not that hard, but I'm working really hard on this open A to squeeze out. Because I am squeezing out because I'm not using so much bow. I want to limit the amount of bow I'm using. And then I want to use a lot of bow on that up bow. Heavy and dense. Light and open. Which puts me lower. That zigzags me 1 inch or 2 lower for the F. Heavy and dense. Light. Heavy and dense. It's just a small, little heavy and dense one. Light. Heavy and dense. Light. Zig. Zag. Zig. Heavy and dense. Which leaves me at the frog. So what are there? 4 of them, right? The A, which starts here, here, and then go ahead and go. Unless you have a really nice bow, then don't do that. I hope this was helpful.